going to take the word asana to begin with. Now, the word asana traditionally means to sit or one's seat. And then that word has been expanded to mean or to be related to the various positions that one might put the body into. But it's good to remember that asana means to sit or one's, because the most primary asanas in the tradition are the seated asanas as preparation for meditation. So let's look at this word asana to understand how transliteration works. The most important thing I think you can grasp about pronunciation from this class will be the difference between the two sounds, and So two, what we would call a, letter A in English, two different a sounds, which are technically sort of two different letters in Sanskrit. And so if you can just get that down, that will be hugely helpful. As you'll see as we move through all of the asana names, there are a lot of different sounds, and some of them are quite technical and more than I would expect you to be able to do after this class. So we won't get too caught up in whether your T sound is a T or a T or a T or a T. You'll do your best to hear what I'm saying and watch what I'm doing with my mouth, but we're not going to get caught up in every little technical detail. But if you get the difference between an and an sound correctly, that will take you a long way. So asana is how you pronounce this word, not asana. And we use this diacritical mark to transliterate the word asana. You can see there's a line above the first letter A. And that line means that that sound is a long A sound, like the English word father. And if you see an A with a line over it, it will always be pronounced ah. If you see a plain A like the other two A's in the word asana, those are short A's. No line above, just a plain letter A is a short sound, and it does the sound of the U in the word cup, So or that makes this word asana, asana. Not asana or asana, asana. Okay? So I'll give one more example before we dive in of how this works. So this one's kind of fun and funny. So just to show how important pronunciation is, we have this word in English. We would write it in English lettering, M-A-L-A. And if you say mala, two short sounds, it would mean poop or excrement or waste. Mala means bodily waste. And mala, if we, to transliterate it, put a line above that first A, making it a long sound, mala means a prayer bead garland that one might wear or use for doing japa meditation. Okay, so mala means excrement and mala means a prayer bead garland. Now there's an asana that is a squatting pose, which is called malasana. So malasana is the word mala plus the word asana becomes malasana. And it actually means squatting pose as in the word poop, mala, because the squatting position is the traditional position of having a bowel movement that many cultures still use today. That was for many, many years before modern times. The squatting position was recommended, and now again people are realizing and they use squatty potties and so on. So malasana is a squatting position, and the word mala is attached to the word asana, and so you get malasana. Okay? And that's how the names of asanas work. There's a meaning to each part of the word, and that gives us the meaning of the asana. We won't go into all of that with each of the asanas, but I just want to